Welcome back to Tom Spotlight, where we bring you the absolute must-know updates from across the globe. The news cycle never stops, and neither do we. Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown of stories that are making waves, from Hollywood buzz to community shifts. You won't want to miss a second of this. First up, we dive into the incredible journey of a beloved actor who nearly missed out on his most iconic role due to a past Marvel gig and a broken heart. Was it fate, or just good timing? We'll break it down. Then, the same star is making headlines again, this time for a very asterisk different kind of scene that's got the internet buzzing. We're talking viral moments and fan reactions that are anything but subtle. Plus, we're taking a closer look at the evolution of this Hollywood favorite, asking the age-old question, good genes or good docs? And finally, a beloved festival is packing up and moving on, leaving a community to reflect on its impact. We'll hear directly from the locals about how they feel about CarFest's departure. Stick around, you don't want to miss any of this. Subscribe now and hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Almost Captain America, the heartbreak and the shield. Imagine a career-defining role almost slipping through your fingers because of a personal setback and a prior commitment to another superhero universe. That's exactly the tightrope Chris Evans, the actor synonymous with Captain America, walked before donning the iconic vibranium shield. His journey to becoming the leader of the Avengers was a path paved with near misses and second thoughts, involving past Marvel roles and a significant personal heartbreak. Evans' early career saw him take on the role of the Human Torch in the mid-2000s Fantastic Four films. This gig, he admitted, was a crucial lifeline during a difficult personal period. "I think I had just been dumped. I needed a win," he shared on THR's podcast, highlighting how the lucrative role provided a much-needed boost after a breakup. At the time, superhero movies were beginning their ascent in Hollywood, and Fantastic Four was Evans' entry into this burgeoning genre. While the films themselves didn't achieve critical or commercial dominance, for Evans, playing Johnny Storm was a significant step, offering both creative satisfaction and a substantial paycheck, marking what he felt was a turning point in his career. However, this very role presented a hurdle when Marvel Studios began its extensive search for the perfect Captain America. Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige confessed that Evans' prior portrayal of the Human Torch initially caused hesitation. "We thought, okay, well, he's that character. Let's keep looking," Feige recalled. The casting process for Captain America was lengthy, with Marvel exploring numerous options. Eventually, the studio circled back to Evans, grappling with the perceived conflict of him playing two distinct Marvel characters. Feige recounted how the studio rationalized this concern by looking at other actors who had successfully portrayed multiple iconic roles, citing Patrick Stewart as Professor X and Captain Picard, and Harrison Ford as Han Solo and Indiana Jones as precedents. Despite Marvel's reconsideration, Evans himself was not immediately convinced. He famously turned down the role of Captain America not once, but twice. He described the offer as the epitome of temptation and an overwhelming opportunity on an unprecedented scale, leading him to question whether he should refuse such a monumental job. He recalled waking up on two separate occasions feeling resolute in his decision to say no, only to have those feelings change. Ultimately, after much deliberation and overcoming his own reservations, Evans accepted the role. His portrayal of Steve Rogers spanned from 2011's Captain America, the first Avenger, to his emotional farewell in 2019's Avengers: Endgame, cementing his legacy as one of the most beloved figures in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Feige himself has acknowledged that the gamble on Evans proved to be an immense success, demonstrating the transformative power of the right casting choice. Evans has since expanded his acting portfolio beyond the Marvel Cinematic Universe, appearing in films like The Materialists and Honey Don't, and is set to star in Sacrifice. But the impact of Chris Evans' career doesn't stop with his iconic superhero roles. Stay tuned as we explore another recent project that's setting the internet ablaze with a particularly daring scene. Slutty jockstrap, seen in Honey Don't, ignites fan frenzy for Chris Evans. Chris Evans' latest cinematic outing in Ethan Coen's dark comedy, Honey Don't, has sent a seismic wave through social media, particularly among his LGBTQ+ fanbase, with a particular scene generating intense excitement and viral attention. The film, which premiered in the US on Friday, August 22nd, features the beloved actor in a role that has fans abuzz for its unexpected and revealing moments. Honey Don't is set in Bakersfield, California, and follows Honey O'Donoghue, a small-town private investigator portrayed by Margaret Qualley. The plot, directed by Ethan Coen and co-written with his wife Trisha Cook, delves into a series of mysterious deaths connected to a charismatic church leader, played by Evans. The ensemble cast also includes Aubrey Plaza, Charlie Day, Billy Eichner, Talia Ryder, Gabby Beans, Lyra Abova, Kristen Connolly, and Lena Hall, contributing to the film's eclectic mix of talent and dark humor. This film marks the second installment in Coen and Cook's planned lesbian B-movie trilogy, following Drive Away Dolls. While audiences have been reacting to the film's campy narrative and the compelling on-screen chemistry between Qualley and Plaza, it's a specific scene featuring Chris Evans that has captured the internet's imagination. In an explicit moment, Evans is depicted in a dressing room wearing only a white jockstrap, showcasing his famously sculpted physique in striking detail. The scene, which has rapidly gone viral across platforms like X, formerly Twitter, has elicited a torrent of enthusiastic and often humorous reactions from fans. Online commentary has been overwhelmingly positive and overtly appreciative of Evans' appearance. Phrases like "Happy Slutty Chris Evans Day to those who celebrate" and "Damn turn around" have flooded social media, reflecting the widespread admiration for the actor's willingness to embrace such a bold scene. Many viewers expressed a desire to see the film specifically for this moment, with one user humorously stating, "Okay, yeah, I need to see this film on the big screen, for scientific reasons." This isn't the first time Evans has showcased his physique on screen. Fans recall his memorable whipped cream bikini scene in the 2001 parody Not Another Teen Movie, a nod to the iconic scene in Varsity Blues. He also appeared in semi-nude scenes and in his underwear in the romantic comedy What's Your Number, and was seen in a state of undress in the Netflix film The Red Sea Diving Resort. However, the Honey Don't jockstrap scene has clearly struck a particular chord, dominating discussions surrounding the film and highlighting Evans' enduring appeal and versatility in choosing diverse roles. Honey Don't is currently playing in US theaters and is scheduled for release in the UK on September 5th. His daring on-screen choices are certainly turning heads, but what about his enduring public image? We're taking a look back at how Chris Evans has captivated audiences for over 2 decades, exploring the question of his timeless appeal. Good genes or good docs, the enduring appeal of Chris Evans through the years. Chris Evans, a name synonymous with superheroics and undeniable charisma, continues to capture the public's attention not just for his roles, but for his seemingly ageless appearance. A recent comparison of his look from his early days in the 2001 film Not Another Teen Movie to a more recent photograph from 2025 highlights a remarkable consistency in his physical appeal, prompting the age-old question: is it the result of superior genetics or the marvels of modern cosmetic science? In 2001, a 20-year-old Evans burst onto the scene in Not Another Teen Movie, a parody film that showcased his comedic timing and early star power. Even then, his physical fitness and striking features were evident, hinting at the leading man he would become. This phase of his career also included roles like his appearance alongside Scarlett Johansson in The Perfect Score, further establishing his presence in Hollywood. Fast forward more than 2 decades, and a 2025 image reveals Evans looking as dapper as ever, sporting a sophisticated look with a crisp white button-up shirt and stylish spectacles, a presentation that has been widely praised. His latest film, Honey Don't, directed by Ethan Coen and starring alongside Aubrey Plaza, has recently been released, adding another layer to his diverse filmography. While his iconic portrayal of Captain America for Marvel Studios cemented his status as a global superstar, his career trajectory has always been marked by a willingness to explore different genres and characters. This consistent presence and evolving appeal have led many to speculate about the factors contributing to his enduring good looks. the public discourse often centers on whether such sustained attractiveness is purely a gift of nature or the result of meticulous grooming, advanced skincare, or even more significant cosmetic interventions. In Evan's case, his active lifestyle, dedication to fitness, and perhaps a combination of good genes and a proactive approach to skincare could all play a role. The entertainment industry, after all, places a premium on maintaining a youthful and vibrant appearance, and many celebrities invest considerable resources in achieving this. Ultimately, whether his looks are attributed to good genes or good docs, Chris Evans has maintained a remarkable level of appeal throughout his extensive career. His ability to transition from youthful exuberance to mature sophistication while retaining a strong connection with his audience is a testament to his enduring star power. The conversation itself underscores the fascination with celebrity appearance and the constant curiosity about the secrets behind maintaining a polished image in the public eye. Whatever the reason, Evans continues to be a prominent and admired figure in Hollywood, proving that age, for some, is merely a number when coupled with dedication and perhaps a touch of Hollywood magic. His captivating presence on screen is undeniable, but how does his career impact the communities where his projects are rooted? We're heading to the UK to see how locals are reacting to a major event's departure from their town. Mixed feelings in Overton. CarFest's departure leaves a void and a sense of relief. CarFest, the popular festival founded by radio presenter Chris Evans, has concluded its 14-year run at Laverstoke Park Farm in Overton, Hampshire, with its sights set on a new home at Silverstone in Northamptonshire for its upcoming editions. The festival's move marks the end of an era for the Overton community, which has hosted the event since 2012. While CarFest initially faced some local opposition, over the years it became a significant fixture, leaving residents with a mix of nostalgia, appreciation, and some relief. In its inaugural year, CarFest encountered considerable pushback from some Overton residents, with campaigners even challenging its operating license. However, over more than a decade, the festival, known for its blend of live music and vintage cars, integrated into the local fabric. Now, as it prepares for its next chapter elsewhere, the sentiment among locals is varied. Trudy Knapman expressed that some villagers would undoubtedly miss the festival's contribution to local vibrancy. "If you live in London, you have lots to do, but this is one thing that does happen here," she remarked, highlighting CarFest's role in bringing excitement and activity to the area. This sentiment was echoed by Sharon Driver, a barista at a local cafe, who anticipates a dip in business following the festival's departure. "I think it will affect sales," she stated, explaining that while mornings could be busy, afternoons often saw customers drawn to the festival. "But we will miss the different people coming in," she added, appreciating the influx of visitors. Rebecca King noted that while she personally didn't attend, she acknowledged its popularity, particularly among younger demographics. "Some people my age do go. I personally don't, but a lot of people love it for the music," she said, suggesting that younger residents might feel the absence more keenly, though she also pointed out the availability of other festivals. Karen Watts, an Overton resident and borough councillor for Basingstoke and Dean, reflected on the community's evolving relationship with CarFest. She recalled initial apprehension regarding traffic and the event's impact on the village, but observed that, on the whole, residents grew to embrace it. "People had apprehension about it, about the traffic and what it would mean for the village," she said, adding, "I think generally that's changed, and a lot of residents I know do go to the festival, and I think people are sad to see it go." Conversely, Anne expressed pleasure at the festival's relocation. She found the village to be a bit dead when CarFest is around and there are lots of cars zooming past, and stated, "I've never been and I'm quite happy about it actually." This viewpoint suggests that not all residents will mourn its absence, with some appreciating the return to a quieter village atmosphere. Builder Andy Wright believes that many Overton residents will continue to support CarFest at its new location. "I think it's a shame. The period leading up to it, everyone gets excited about it," he said. "I'm sure it will be missed, but I'm sure there'll be people from Overton who will be making their way to Silverstone now." Anjana Raheja, the festival director, explained the move was motivated by a desire to raise more money for children's charities. She conveyed gratitude to the people of Overton, stating, "We absolutely love Laverstoke Park Farm. It has been our home for 14 years, and we are very sad to go. And I would genuinely like to say a heartfelt thank you to the people of Overton. We have been made to feel incredibly welcome here." From the impact of a departing festival to the enduring legacy of a Hollywood icon, we've covered a lot of ground today. That's all for this episode of Tom's Spotlight, but we'll be back with more must-know news soon. Chris Evans nearly missed Captain America due to a past Marvel role and heartbreak. His daring jockstrap scene in Honey Don't has fans buzzing. We question if his ageless looks are from good genes or good docs. And in Overton, locals share their mixed feelings as CarFest moves on. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Tom's Spotlight for more updates, hit that notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media channels.